Hey there, my name is Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Sagittarius the Archer in a relationship with Scorpio the Scorpion. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Sagittarius Experience, where I take a look at Sagittarius in a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. And so if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date a Sagittarius, please go back and check that out. Sagittarius with Scorpio is a really tough match. I think both will genuinely enjoy each other's intelligence. I think both will genuinely enjoy each other's ability to explore different topics of conversation, philosophy, religion, spirituality, things of that nature, because Sagittarius is naturally inclined to these types of intellectual conversations and pursuits, really. And Scorpio is an energy that likes to go deep. And so I think when it comes to the mental connection, this will be a good match. However, both signs are very different, and it boils down to your element. Sagittarius is a fire sign, whereas Scorpio is a water sign. Sagittarius needs to be free, needs to have fun, needs to enjoy life, and comes in this package of energy. Whereas Scorpio is definitely much more of a brooding type energy, is more watery, more fluid, and more dense, emotionally speaking. And so right off the bat, you're both going to offend one another always. So keep this in mind. If you can get past that, then it'll be smoother sailings. But Sagittarius, really doesn't have time to brood and doesn't have time to, focus on depth as much as Scorpio would like. And on the flip side, Scorpio needs a sense of comfort and commitment and stability. And Sagittarius can be somewhat flaky and may not be able to provide that to Scorpio so willingly. And so these are the differences that you'll have to be aware of. With regards to sexual compatibility, Sagittarius will definitely benefit here. And that is, of course, if Sagittarius can learn to sit still long enough for intimacy, and really allow Scorpio to make love. Scorpio enjoys making love. Scorpio enjoys the emotional connection, and that may be the one area where Scorpio feels connected to you, Sagittarius. So make sure you're there and make sure that you're present. And if so, you'll have a pretty amazing experience, I'm sure. As far as the disagreements between you, your disagreements are going to be epic. I mean, Scorpio can be very fixed in thought and nature, and can be very stubborn and rigid. And this is really going to frustrate Sagittarius, because Sagittarius has such a worldly perspective and isn't as narrow-minded as Scorpio can be sometimes. And so you're really going to have to work hard to overcome your disagreements. You may find that you agree to disagree and choose your battles and let go of certain grievances as a result. That may be necessary more than not in this relationship. But you still nevertheless are going to have to put forth an extra effort to at least come to a compromise on certain disputes and learn how to communicate. That means Scorpio saying and expressing your thoughts in a way that is open, okay, to receiving what Sagittarius has to respond. And Sagittarius, that means, kind of letting go of the attitude, letting go of the bluntness that can really hurt Scorpio's feelings, and taking a more diplomatic, airy approach to your communication with Scorpio, okay? So this is a tough match. You'll have to learn to accept your differences, and you'll also have to be willing to put forth the effort and work in order for this relationship to go the distance. But if you can do those things, then you will definitely find yourself a partner for life, especially for you, Sagittarius, having a Scorpio in your world. You'll have yourself a committed mate for sure, and you'll never have to question that. If you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com.